I'm actually excited for school because of the things that I'm about to do, but I also did last year that I didn't do the previous years because a while ago I was sitting alone at lunch. I didn't have anyone I was comfortable talking to. So I'd finish my boring school day, obviously, then walk home and play video games. Watch YouTube until my parents come home, I eat, I wrap up the day, and then boom, the whole day's gone. I don't have the statistics off the top of my head, but I know that a lot of people don't like going to school. A lot of people stress about school, have bad grades at school, would rather do school online. But I'm gonna tell you how I went from being in that majority to the minority, which actually uses school to their advantage. What immediately made me change from this negative thinking about school was literally not thinking school was boring. If you think that something is bad, it's gonna be bad for you. I just turned into a freaking golden person, but you can't convince yourself that school is boring. So how do you actually change from thinking that? So the first thing I started to do, which solved the biggest problem I had of school, was wake up earlier. So I always didn't like how I had to wake up right away. I couldn't press snooze or anything. I had to quickly take a shower if I wanted one. Maybe I didn't some days and I still almost missed the bus. But I'd also have to eat breakfast really quick, brush my teeth. So that's what made it so annoying for me, is that I couldn't have any time for myself. So the solution to this was not only waking up earlier, but planning the things I wanted to do at night so I can do it right away in the morning. So I would lay out my clothes. I would wake up at 5 a.m. It might sound a little crazy, 5 a.m., but trust me, it's doable. If you go to sleep at 9, which I was already tired from all the stuff that I'm about to talk about. I remember one time I woke up early at 5 a.m. I did exactly what I wanted for 2 hours. I had everything laid out for me, the towel in my shower, the clothes I wanted to wear, the food that I wanted to eat for today. Then after working on some things, going outside for a bit, it felt like I lived the whole day in those 2 hours and my day was just getting started. So I actually felt a lot more energized when I went into school. I felt like I already got stuff done, so that felt great. And I solved one of my biggest problems of not having time to do anything before school. What I really like doing in the school year, which maybe not everyone will agree with me, but it made my school year awesome, was breaking the rules. And what I mean by this is not doing anything super crazy, but maybe asking the teacher to go to the bathroom when in reality you just go to a friend's class. Maybe you leave the class you're in 1 minute late before the bell rings. Maybe not even breaking the rules, but just pushing the limits. A lot of the time, my bus sometimes just end up early or I'd miss it. So I'd have to walk across the road, sprint down to the other side so I could catch it on the way back. And I did that a good amount of times. I even did that on the first day of school last year. But the reason why I liked it so much was because it was just a fun, exciting, adventurous thing I could do still in school. Taking a different route to my class, or going in a different classroom with my friend while there's a substitute. Going on a different bus. I did that at the evening and it was really cool. I also one time sneaked into the auditorium with my friend and we were climbing up the stage. We were going on the back rooms behind the scenes where no one really went, and it was just me and him, and it was so cool. So maybe if you're ever feeling bored, break the rules. Maybe you don't even have to break the rules, but stay after school with your friends to do something. Go on a different bus. Try a different route to your class or something like that. When you do those new, cool, fun things, it'll make every single school day unique and interesting, but it'll also make you a lot more confident of putting yourself out there, honestly. A great way to also get your confidence through the roof and meet a lot new people as well is to sign up for sports or some type of activity at your school. I do this right now by playing football, or some people call it soccer. I also play this sport called lacrosse, which is similar to hockey. And in the winter, I plan on playing basketball. Those activities like having fun at practice, playing soccer, doing intense games, cool moments like when it's pouring rain during a football game, they really inspire and motivate me to go to school so I can practice after it. Also, if it's fine with you. Take some classes that you actually like, that you think are interesting. Like half of my classes are physical education stuff and piano, art. I'm literally just taking free classes because they're interesting and they're so fun. Gym PE is so fun. I literally get to lift weights for one of my classes. I get to go to the gym and get an A. How cool is that? Try to make it as fun as you can. Another way I made my school year a lot more fun was writing stories about what happened. All the cool little moments, the funny things or fights that happened in school. Writing them down so I remember them and I could think about them, laugh about them. It really adds a lot. And also, if you could try to make friends in your classes, it just makes your class way much easier. I remember last year I had a pretty boring class, but because of the friends that I had in that class, it was one of the best classes I've ever had. All we would do is just make jokes, laugh, joke with the teacher, share food and snacks. It was the best. We talked about whatever was going on in the school, the game that was happening soon. I'm not saying you have to be this social butterfly which talks to everyone at your school, but if you can try to make some friends with some cool people, it would help you a lot. And I think you know that, so give it a try instead of going on your phone in the class. Whenever I wasn't on my phone at school, I had a lot better of a time. I also have a like-minded club of hundreds of people similar to us. It's completely free. You can join that like-minded club in the description. There's cool challenges, things people are doing at school, outside of school to give each other more motivation and to actually level up and make their school year awesome. By the way, I haven't even said this yet. I'm in high school. I'm going in my 3rd year of high school. My name's Timothy. I'm 16. I just love sharing things that I'm doing and learning in my life. Hopefully I can help you. So if you like the vibe of this video, consider subscribing. It's always free and you can always change your mind and it'll help me a lot. Weekends are also really good for school. Try to make the weekends count as much as you can. I feel like weekends during school days are better than weekends during the summer or break because you take them more seriously. It's kind of like that deadline thing which doesn't make you procrastinate. Try to think about that for the homework you have. Try to do it right away. Maybe you can even get someone to help you with it. Make the weekends count by sort of breaking the rules, but in a metaphorical way, like breaking the rules of your beliefs or what you think you can do. So maybe you can bike 30 minutes away at this cool place, find this cool location where you can take some pictures, take a little story down of the memory that you have from that. Try to get some cool new experience that you would think is a little crazy, but it would be a cool thing you can talk about to your classmates or something like that. I talked a lot about the cool things you can do every day to make them enjoyable, special. If you'd be interested in that, it's on my channel. It's some of my most popular videos. So that would be a really beneficial thing. Trust me, I've been doing it for almost a year now, these cool experiences, and I never regretted doing something like that. It's always better than being inside scrolling. It really makes my days not boring and makes my life awesome, my school year awesome. And if you are interested in growing a YouTube content creation, creating something like this, just out of curiosity because I do have it, you can book a free call on that Calendly link in the description, and I can see if I could help you create content, even make money from it, grow your YouTube channel, get subscribers, get people who like you, help more people. If you'd be interested in something like that, just click that Calendly link, book a free call. I think it could be a really cool way you can make your school year count. You can make your life more cool and unique. So I really hope this video helped you and you can make your school year awesome. Let me know what you do, what you're gonna do. If you have any questions about this, I highly recommend joining the Like-Minded Club because it's free. Hundreds of other people like you are in there, and also I'm in there too, so I can personally reply to your question or win that you got to help inspire, motivate, help other people. Make this school year the year that changes your perspective on school. I know the system might be a little rigged or scammy, but you know what can we really do about it? We can only just make the most out of it. So think about some cool things you can do at school, start doing them, and I hope you'll make your school year awesome. That's all I gotta say. Like this video if you liked it, comment something that you're gonna do. I really hope this video was helpful, it stood out to you, you can actually think about this and take action on this. You don't just watch another video and forget about this. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I hope you have a great rest of your day and you can make your school year awesome. See ya. Goodbye.